Good morning, everyone. My name is Alex, and welcome back to the Calmlands, our little survival series, where it's a wonderful, beautiful morning with our shed. It's done, and I did get a bin as well. So I've been a busy beaver. Let's see how much room this thing has. It's cavernous. It's absolutely massive. We have room for all of our stuff, plus much more. So, yeah, this is like, I like this. I like having a place to put things. And we also have this guy, and we're gonna just take it for a spin around and take a look at some things. God, it turns so quick. It turns so quick. And, yeah, we're not gonna open up the big door, because it goes up the little door. It's so goofy. This thing, I love this thing. We have no use for it, but it's still my favorite tractor. It's just so dumb. I wonder if I can get this in through the door. I bet you the things will hit. The crop sensor is bigger than the tractor. I want to see if it'll go through. Come on. It gets stuck. No. Okay, well, we'll have to put that up another way. But yeah, I do have something else to pick up as well. I ended up selling some bales and other stuff is how we got some money. Like all the straw bales. God, there were so many straw bales. But yeah, we need to get in the MOG. This stuff is still not growing. This stuff takes forever to grow. I keep forgetting how long this takes to go. I think it's on its last growing stage before we can harvest. But man, it takes an amount of time. MOG, store, us. Let's go. Oh, okay. The beans are ready. So we'll have a little bit of money. The big bin, the bin right there, is strictly for corn. I even renamed it to be, I think it says 30-foot bin corn. So we'll keep our corn in that one, and we'll get one for beans as well. Speaking of corn, how is this coming along? Is it ready? No, it is still growing. pH value is bad. We need to get a little bit bigger spreader at some point as well. We should be able to take out the beans today and get those done. That'll take like 2 whole swipes, and we'll get that field ready to go again. I don't know if I want to do any mowing. I feel like we've done just so much baling. We need $160,000 more for our next field. That's going to be our next big purchase, unless we can get a plow. I don't know if there's one for sale or not, but hopefully there's something that we can pick up that's vaguely cheap. But I did get this. A nice little auger. So this will help us get loaded up. I've not used this one, but it is a versatile to match our new tractor. So it should work. It better work. If not, I'm going to be very upset. And we'll use the... What was the name of the other trailer? Not the gray trailer, the green trailer. That'll be our auger trailer, because it has the little door in the back. So we can pour into this and get it loaded up in the bin. So that's my key takeaway from all this. Oh god, I can't see. Oh, we do have honey this. I keep forgetting about the honey stuff. God, I'm like the world's worst YouTuber. I do forget about things a lot. So what the plan is with this, and I don't know how much horsepower it takes to run an auger. I don't think it's too awful much. But I've got the bin and everything set up to where if we come around this way, I should be able... do I run it from this? I don't think that I do. Okay, yes I do. So that goes up. And we'll back on up here. Oh god. or asking me to drive. Up some more. Oh, because I put the ground up. That's my fault, but it should work. Plus the Unimog's kind of tall, so if we drop this thing here. Oh yeah, look at that, all kinds of room. Now we're not using this today. I just wanted to see if it's gonna fit. Unimog off. I think I need to back a tractor up to the side, and the one that we would use for this is going to be the Landini. I would use the Biddy one, but I don't think it has the shaft power to do it. I think you need like 40 shaft horse or something like that for one of these. I could be completely wrong, but that sounds correct. Let's try it. I don't know if it'll work. I need a trailer or something that can pour. So if this arm isn't long enough, they do make a little bit longer one. Okay, now I have to back this up in here, and this is going to be the make or break it kind of deal. Oh, come on, don't do this. I'm on camera, don't do this to me. Oh, okay, I got it. Alright, so if I start overloading oat here, please go in the bin. Nothing happened. I doubt that this worked. The silo is empty. Can I get into you? Get in this. This is running. Do I do Control I? Like I'm so scared to touch anything. Okay, we didn't have it in the right place. Did it work? It works. Okay, let's see if it unloads. So I need to unhook from you. This is why we had to have power, because it needs a fan and unloading auger and everything like that. So if I come over here. Yes! Great success. Awesome. So, we can have multiple bins for different product. So we can have a corn bin, and a bean bin, and a canola bin? Do you keep canola in a bin? I figured that you do, but yeah, we can keep bins. So we can have a bin for every 60 grand that we want to spend. That auger might be a little short. I don't know, because the ground right there is really uneven. I'm going to have to do a little bit of fiddling, because it is really fiddly right now. The ground, like, I don't know, they did an update in the game a while ago, and areas around structures you can't, like, terraform, and it's really weird, so I don't know what the deal is with that. But anyway, actual harvest things. The harvest of 5 minutes, so we just need to get our 5-minute harvest done. And honestly, got truth, just having some place to keep everything is just an awesome feeling. So yeah, we won't be keeping the beans that we get. We're going to take them directly, I want to say. Now, I could be wrong. Beans, 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 beans. Price is going up. June is the peak. It is March, April, May, June. Do I hold? I don't think I hold. I think we sell and get another crop in. I think that's smart. And we won't do oats. My God, the amount of oats that we had was just ridiculous. Now, I will be doing some real-life farming in the next couple of weeks. For a couple of weeks. I'm going to try to record videos in a pretty good ahead time. That way you guys can have something every other day, maybe every 3 days. I don't know how well that's going to work, but you know, here's the hoping. But I will be trying to take some video up in Minnesota where we're at. I'm just helping with harvest. It shouldn't take too awful long, but we're going to be using some older equipment like we are here, and there's nothing wrong with that. You guys know I like the stuff, so you know, that's always an always fun amount of time. This is going to take like 4 swipes, I bet. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting experience. I've been away from farming now for almost a year, so should be a good time. And they'll give me a chance to take some reference photos on some tractors. That way, I would like to do some more mods after the 5020 in the Pacific. I just don't have anything in mind. I was really thinking like a 7020. I don't want to say first John Deere Articulated, but the first one that comes to my mind. I think that would be kind of neat, and is kind of like that kind of stuff is lacking in Farm Sim. So that is my next idea. That, or I could do a case, or the Farmall. There was a Farmall released on the Mod Hub, and bless every one of its 6 pixels. It is not good. It's just not. I don't know what the low quality mods are here recently, but they're just horrible. So I've been thinking about that. That one I would probably just release as you know, no caps or anything like that. The 5020 is just overkill. Like right now we've got, what do we have? 2 different fender options, with and without 3-point. I'm looking at making a quick hitch that you can have or have not. The 2 cabs in 2 different, well, probably 3 cabs, because I'd like to have a Wheatland cab if I can do it. But we're definitely going to have, and I'm going to butcher this, because I kept calling it a Henniker. It's not going to be a Henniker, because a Henniker was a 4020 cab. And I couldn't find a cozy cab that fit a 5020. So it's more than likely going to be a, I'm going to butcher this, Stolper cab, I think is what it is, and the Crenlo, along with that weird thing I showed you guys with the back door for the Wheatland. So that's my current plan. And then we've got the forestry. The forestry's done. I'm glad of that. I'm glad that both my fender options are done. The umbrella needs some work. I'd like to make that a little bit bigger, and they made like a weird, like I'd like it to, you know, be up on the pole but also strapped to the fenders. So that might be a thing. But yeah, there's like a bunch of just weird option things I gotta go through and write in the XML. So it's definitely gonna be different. Let's just say that. I guess I haven't been looking at how good the harvest is coming. It's actually coming in really, really good for the little amount of work that we did. I do want to look and see if we can get a little bit larger spreader, or at least something with some more capacity than what we currently have. And that's going to be just a big help all on its own. Because the amount of, like, we have to spread lime on, well, basically every field here in the next little bit. So that's going to be pretty big for us. And we've got the loader thing, so that's going to help. But yeah, I want to get into something a little bit bigger than the little guy that we've got right now. Kind of going straight, so let's see if there's anything for sale. The Jacko's there. That's probably going to be the harvester that we end up with whenever we get into sugarcane. Ooh, there's some cake we can buy and sell, so that's free real estate. Come on, game. Come on. Are you serious right now? Ah, that's annoying. Ooh, manure pumps. We'll definitely get into some of that. Blower, a new rake. We don't need that. Don't need a header. I am going off track. You guys have kind of got me all goofy here. Let's see. Just going straight again. I wish it would keep my place. Yeah, we don't need a boom thing. We don't even have that yet. We've got one of them. A lot of this stuff we just don't need. Of course, I buy a thing and then it's on sale. That's just par for the course, isn't it? Yeah, no, I don't see anything here that we need or want. So we'll have to just buy a new one, I guess, which would be a spreader. I can never remember where they keep everything here. It's 25 grand. 21 grand, 25 grand, 60 grand. Some of these are coming up because they're, I do have a pack. I have 2 packs. I have a John Deere and a case. I think 2 cases, actually. A Patriot and a tri-wheel. For this series that we could get into at some point. Not that we really need to right now. But, open up this. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking at. We definitely need a spreader that just has more capacity. Capacity is all I care about now. We want more. We want bigger. I want to go bigger. That field over there is going to be something else to harvest, though. That's going to take a hot minute. I have that feeling like it's well taken care of. Everything's done. I think the whole thing says it's like between 90 and 125%. So there's going to be a ton come out of that thing. So now, what crop should we put in next? Have we done everything but sugar beet? I don't have a sugar beet harvester. And we can't do cotton or sugar cane because they're both so expensive. I can't wait to get into some production stuff. That's going to be really fun. Have we done everything in the series? We've done definitely wheat and barley, for sure. We've done grapes, sorghum, canola. We're not going to worry about olives. I'm not getting into that whole deal. Sunflower, soybeans, corn. Yeah, we might just... I'm not going to do potatoes here again. I want to do potatoes... not in this field. I want to do potatoes again when we have a little bit more stuff for it. A little bit bigger. Like, the whole... like, I was fine. Like... you know, picking them and everything else, like, I was having a good old time. Like, I was not upset with any of that stuff. It was just the fiasco of getting it into the trailer was a nightmare. What can we do about that? Is there some potato stuff that we can get into? Probably not. 125 grand for the planter. We've already got the harvester. Yeah, there's no, like, good... support giants, please support your things. Honestly, I think for right now we're just going to have to be just normal farmers until we can get into a little bit more land and a little bit bigger stuff. I don't think it's going to be too awful bad. I would really like to get a plow. I didn't see one. Did you guys see one? If you did, you didn't tell me. Because I got the big boy tractor now. I'd like to have a plow. Wow, even 42% off that thing's still that much money. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. Like, I want to do cotton. Like, we're going to... like, that was one of the things I wanted to do. Was get all the achievements on this save file. And the cotton one is going to be so hard. It's like 40 cotton bales in one harvest that you have to get, and that's just going to be a massive amount. But, you know, we're going to do it. It's just, goodness gracious, the amount of cotton that we'll have to do. And we'll have to, basically, that's going to be a multi-million-dollar operation. The same with the sugar cane. I really want to get into sugar cane. We don't have the money to start it. You know, that's kind of kind of a hard thing to do when you don't have the money to do something. But we're getting there. Like, these next harvests are really going to just hit off. And, like, we've never had this much land or this big of fields or anything else. These are really going to just start really popping off, and I'm excited for it. I think the biggest takeaway right now that I have is getting productions is going to be one of the biggest things for us. Is there a production that we can get that is a major, yeah, well, not like really expense, but is there something that we can get that would be worth it for us? So we got a spinnery, but we can't do cotton. We have a grain mill. That's 96 grand. How big is this? Oh, that thing's massive. Maybe not that one. What's this one? A dairy. We don't have a dairy. Carpentry. No, we're not doing that. A bakery. But a bakery requires milk and all this other stuff. So we won't be doing those. Carpentry again. Dairy again. Spinnery again. Bakery. Great processing unit. Yeah, we're not doing that. Well, see, that doesn't... I don't like that. I don't think that... Why are those doors so small? Like, what? Why? This building's so tiny. It's like big, but tiny. It's so weird. We don't need anything for the pumps and hoses stuff. That just makes hay. Confectionery. So we need sugar, eggs, and stuff from the other one. It's a sawmill again. Industrial bakery. No. I want... Maybe we do this. Not that one. A cereal factory. So we need honey, corn, dates, and oats. No, we won't be doing that one. Tailor shop. Can't do that one. Can't do the sugar mill. Spinnering. Maybe we do a grain mill. Why is the scale so wrong? That's so weird. Like, why is that scale incorrect? Like, these houses are scaled right. This thing's just tiny. We do, like, we have the workforce, maybe? Like, I don't even know how many people would work here. Not looking like us today. That's for sure. Like, I do want to get into something, though. I'm going to have to find some production buildings that I like. Because I want, like, this small town... Like, this small town feel for a lot of this stuff. So, maybe I need to hop on the Mod Hub and see what's there right now. Okay, so this building's more appropriately sized. Where we can make some flour. So that's what that one is. I did get this guy, which is an old grain mill, and we can get some oils and stuff from that. I mean, this really doesn't fit our deal. I don't think I'll go with that one. And I've got farm production stuff. Okay, so there's 3 different buildings, and then they just get duplicated time and time again. So cereals. We have some oats. We're going to have corn. We can make popcorn? Is that right? Like, I know I'm just doing some discovery stuff now, and I know that's not the most exhilarating thing. Premium potatoes. No selling point. No selling point. Selling point, selling point, selling points. Why are donuts worth so much? Oat drink. Oatmeal. So where would I sell this stuff? I'll probably have to get like a custom sell point. Okay. That's future me problems. But we now have a pack that can do all kinds of things. So we need to go sell some stuff and get on with ourselves. 19 grand there, that's pretty good. I'll take that any day of the week. And what we're going to do now is, I do believe that this little thing here that I've kind of ignored outputs lime. So we're going to get some lime. Oh my god, it sells pig food. I didn't think it sold pig food. But it doesn't sell what I need. I need lime. Really need to get a stone crusher and a stone picker so we can start making our own lime. That might be our first production thing, honestly. So remember a while ago we did do this area here. And what I'm thinking, this might be a bad idea, because we're going to need a stone picker as well. We do have stones. Stones are on this save. They are not like too bad. Like they're going to be an issue, but like we don't like have any large stones that we can really pick. So unless I really start doing heavy tillage, we're not going to get a lot of stones. Heavy tillage kind of goes against my practices. So I'm just running around in circles today, it seems. Okay, I doubt we'll ever need lime for a hot minute after this. I need a Landini, and we're going to... I don't know what tractor I want to use, because it is just spreading lime. I might use the deer. We haven't used it in a hot minute for anything. Okay, this convoluted mess is supposed to make my life easier for this job. Let's see if it's actually going to work. So we start overloading lime. Oh my god. I've done something and it worked. I had an idea and it actually worked. That's amazing. Need to turn down the volume on the deer just a little bit. It's a little much, I think. But this should get us to spread like madmen. Hopefully not use too much of my time. So we've got 18,000 liters of lime to do 3 fields? Something like that. So it shouldn't take too awful long. I didn't want to spend too much money today. I kind of wanted a new spreader, but at the same time, it's like, okay, if I get a new spreader, then that's more money away from other upgrades that could happen, or I could be a little bit, you know, you could just take a little bit more time. It'd be what it be. So, we're going to knock this thing out in time-lapse. More than likely, the hood on the John Deere is going to go gray, because I haven't fixed that yet. But, yeah. For those that haven't seen, this is the new setup, and she's looking fine. So, let's get this all done. like I said, the hood would go gray. It just clears the paint right off of it. We're going to say that motor's a little hot. It's going to be our in-game excuse for that. One thing I am thinking about doing is actually removing the 7.6 engine option. I think it looks very nice, but I think I might do something a little bit different, something a little bit bigger. Because the more I learn about this tractor, the more I understand it shouldn't be a small tractor. It should definitely be a medium frame tractor, and that motor is just technically too small. If I were to resize it, then it wouldn't be right. So there's just some issues there. But yeah, other than that, that worked out really well. I like that. Doing it that way was so much faster. Just going back and forth is just way quicker than having to load it up with a bucket and everything. So that was a good thing. I'm going to have to put up a fence to keep myself from doing it. You guys seen, I kept going back and forth this way. So at one point we will have our little farm road here, our dirt trail. We'll go this direction a ways and then cut over to that road, but today is not that day, so I need to put up a fence to stop me from doing that, because unlike water, I go wherever resistance is least, so that needs to be a thing. I don't know what I want to plant. I'm thinking sorghum for the pigs. It's a thought. Like, they can basically eat anything. Yeah, I might do this little field for the pigs as sorghum. Now, if this thing can't pull this, then we're definitely having a bad time. Let's get over here. I don't think this needs anything else. It needs rolling. Oh, I need to move the harvester. Because that's not in the way or anything. I don't know what we'll put up in the other two fields. I'm not probably going to get to that today. But I'd like to do something with a little bit more kick to it. We need that money. I might do double soybean up there. I think that's probably the call is double. Well, no, I don't want to do double soybeans. That's kind of bland. We did double oat by accident. We could do soybean in square and wheat in triangle, maybe? I mean, I keep trying to change up crops for you guys, so I think that's the call. So soybeans and wheat up there. Don't let me forget. What? Why did that? Okay, I'll have to fix it. Ooh, I know one thing I want to get for a real roleplay thing. We will be getting a wash bay of some sort, not just a pressure washer. I want to have a nice concrete pad. That also makes me think we need to do something about concrete sooner than later. So let's do this. Like, that seriously does need to be a thing. I want to get some, I want to see about a concrete plant as well as the, oh my god, trying to steer a planter with a four-wheel drive is difficult. Okay, go straight. There we go. The stone crusher was needed to make gravel roads, so that needs to be a thing. Like, there are so many things that we need now. Like, having power has changed so much. It is just absolutely nuts how much having power has changed this series, and workers and everything else. So yeah, I keep going, oh, we need to do this, and we don't need to do it right now. We just need to work on it at some point. But sadly, I think that's where I'm going to have to end it at for today. I need to go to work here in just a few minutes. So I'm going to get this field planted off screen, probably after I get back from work, and edit this so you guys can have it. I'd like to have it out sooner than later, but reasons, fun things. But yeah, so that's where I'm going to leave it at. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a like. If you didn't, please let me know why down in the comments below. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.